Hey guys! I purchased this romper from eBay expecting this, but what I received looked more like a fancy potato sack. It's completely unwearable in its current state, so I thought, why not upcycle this into something more wearable? There's so much fabric to work with, so I'm thinking of turning this into another two-piece set. Stay tuned for the results after the DIY. To get started, we're going to separate the top from the bottoms by seam ripping the romper across the waistline. You can detach both pieces with a seam ripper or use a razor if it's easier. Now that the bottoms are fully detached, grab a pair of your favorite shorts that best fits you. We're going to use the waist of those shorts as a guide for size. The waistband of the original bottoms is quite large, so we're going to add pleating at the waist to draw the size in. You can create pleats by folding the fabric in a similar fashion. Pin the pleats down when you're happy with the look and fit. Once the pleating is done, hold up the bottoms and check the size. Be sure to make any adjustments you need here before you start sewing. We're not going to elasticize the waistband, so we're going to add a zipper at the back of the shorts. Simply open up the middle seam at the back of the shorts with some scissors. The length of the opening should measure at least half the length of the shorts. You'll need some lining to go inside the shorts. The zipper will be sewn to the lining. Then, the lining will be sewn to the inner layer of the shorts. Now, we're going to sew down the lining to the waistband. Run your sewing machine along the waist while removing the pins as you go. Once the sewing is done, you have yourself a pair of skirted shorts. Now, for the top. Find a crop top that has a flattering fit. We're going to use it as a guide to help us with sizing. Drape the pieces of fabric that were taken from the original romper onto the top and pin them together at the center. Because there's so much fabric to work with, I'm going to add ruching to the entirety of the top. Just gather the fabric at the base at a width that's similar to the crop top underneath. Then pin the straps back onto the top. These ruffles were removed from the garment earlier. We're going to add the ruffles to the center of the top along both sides and all the way to the back of the top. Pin the ruffles into place starting at the base of the top. Make sure to cut a thinner strip that will be pinned on the opposite side of the top. This thin strip will be sewn to the outside of the top, concealing the harsh edges of the ruffles inside. Continue pinning till you reach the very end. I forgot to hit the record button for the next step. Sorry guys. So the top is basically finished at this point. I already sewed the ruffles into the top. You'll see that there's a support band under the bust. This was created by cutting out a strip of fabric 2 inches thick and folding it in half, then sewing it into the bottom of the crop top. To accent the top, a pair of buttons will be added at the side and attached by hand sewing. Using the leftover straps from the romper, loop one end and secure it with some thread. Slide the loop over the button, then repeat the same steps for the other side. We're just moments away from being finished. Pin the ruffled straps to the back of the top and hand sew the straps in place. The print is really romantic and summery, so I opted for an open back with strappy tie closure. Now, the final step is to try everything on. I'm pretty happy with how the set turned out. The ruffles add a touch of flirtiness that's perfect for summer. I love how it looks with the bow tie in the back. It really pulls the outfit together. If you're not the biggest fan of ruffles, no problem, because they're removable. I added snap buttons at each end of the ruffles and they snap into the strap of the top, so you can wear them with or without the extra ruffles. What do you think? To ruffle or not to ruffle? Here's a side-by-side comparison of before and after. This is the second two-piece set I've created for this channel. I'm partial to two-piece sets because, I'm not the best at putting together outfits. so I'm always game for matching sets. If you enjoyed this transformation and want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel for more. See you in the next video!